Hey, Spaghetto here. I am with Ian from Behemoth.
Yes.
Ian, thank you so much for allowing us to come to your booth and talk to you guys. We've been very excited for this interview.
Yeah. Thank you for stopping by and taking the time. Happy to
And
be here.
they gave us some goodies. I got my tinfoil hat, so I'm going to get out my conspiracy theories. And my newest conspiracy theory is your most recent game is going to be good.
Oh yes, it's a fantastic. It's an alien hominid invasion. It's kind of over yonder, but it's a reimagination of our original game, our first game, Alien Hominid HD. And what it is a modernized run and gun where we took the original game, and we asked ourselves, what if we made that game today?
That is insane. I've always been a big fan of running guns. I loved Metal Slug as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Contra was a big one. I never could beat it, but it still holds a great place in my heart. And
Nice.
of course, Mega Man X as well.
Oh, yes.
So I am very happy to check that out. And I'm not going to show the code. If I did get it in the video, edit that out later. This is for their new game, Alien Homicide. Make sure to blur that, actually.
You mean hominid?
Or Alien Hominid. They gave us a code, and we're really excited to try it at home. We really appreciate that. We're very excited to take a full booth tour. And we got a little plushie here from Castle Crashers. It's my favorite color, and this is adorable. I've seen these advertised before on Amazon, and I've wanted to pick one up for a minute. And now that I actually get to get one from you guys
and
directly,
they just came back. They were gone for a while, and we just got the new ones right before the show. So
I'm so
made it
excited.
just in time.
I love the head. I love how the head moves. Thank you so much for letting me
You're
have
very
one.
welcome.
You guys ready to do a full booth tour?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right. First up is we have our 4-player Castle Crashers cab. This is the first arcade cabinet that we created. Oh my gosh, I don't remember the year. Probably, I believe it was in 2011 when we first made this.
That is incredible.
yeah.
Over a decade ago.
Yeah, it's wild. And it was back when the PS4, oh my gosh, no, the PS3 version came out at the time. So at that time, we thought it would be really cool to make someone brought up the idea. We don't even remember whose idea it was anymore. We're like, hey, let's make our own arcade cabinets.
Yeah.
So we have a wood shop where in our warehouse where we store all our merch. And John, one of the co-founders, designed this this entire cabinet and fabricated it with another friend of ours. And this was our first one. And as you can see, it plays 4 players all the way down the line. And we've this one has a unique little sculpture.
I was looking at like the sculpture on the side here. This is beautiful.
Yeah, and there's one on the other side as well.
Is it made of wood?
I forget. It's like a composite or something like that.
Yeah, it's really impressive,
cool.
and like I love I'm actually touching the Castle Crashers.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you can feel the texture. I know. That's.
I never thought I'd reach this moment where I actually get to touch the characters I've seen for over a decade.
Yeah, and then on the subject of Castle, we just announced recently during our roadmap that we are doing a new DLC update for the first update, and since it's been released, we're allowing you. We call it the Painter Boss Paradise DLC, the PBPDLC, LMNOP. And what you can do now is we're giving you an ability to create your own characters and customize and modify the characters, and then you could share those with your friends via Steam Workshop and pull down other ones as well. So yeah,
I already see a lot of streamers putting themselves in the game now.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And on that, you could still, and for all the purists, you could still play with the original art. But in there is when you select the new art, you'll be able to also play Dan Is Gone and re-arted all the characters in the game. So there's a whole new look in addition to stuff you create. And you can update the enemies as well, which is really fun.
That really shows like how amazing the work you've done on this game is with how much it stood the test of time.
Yeah.
Like you never really know like when a game comes out immediately, but after 10 years and people are still lining up or this excited to play what you made over a decade ago.
Yeah.
It's just props to you guys.
Thank you.
It's incredible.
Yeah, and this one's really fun. 4-player games, like that was the inspiration, part of the inspiration for Castle Crashers. So it was cool to like bring it full circle to an arcade setup. So moving on, that was our first. So then we could go to our next. This is Back Off Barbarian, which is a mini game inside of Castle Crashers. When we released the remaster in, I want to say 2015, we added this mini game, Back Off Barbarian. You probably can't see it, but I like to call it, you can see all the little buttons, which is how you move in the game right here. what it is the enemies are coming after you, and you just want to essentially stay and get away from them. But the way you move always constantly changes. So left won't always. So in this sense, in this case, like say blue is to go left. When you go left, then it's not going to be the same color or direction again. So it's always changing how you move and how you traverse. So it really messes with your brain. It's like translating a language into another language on the fly.
It's an intoxication simulator.
Yeah. All right. So after Castle Crashers, we then released our third game, which was Battle Block Theater right here. And these were the next cabinets we created to showcase the cooperative play. So these are 2-player co-op, and they're playing the story mode. We just announced for our roadmap, during our roadmap for Battle Block, is that we're doing an update for Battle Block as well. And what it is we're bringing the game to our current engine, and in which case, and with that, you're going to get 60 frames, you're going to get higher resolution, you're going to get better sound quality, a lot more support for input devices.
That's awesome.
The old game has a lot of like little artifacting compression, so it's going to look really nice and play really smooth. So we're really excited about that.
I'm looking forward to that. As someone who's really happy with their new computer setup and like the super high quality monitors and the high refresh rate, that's going to be gorgeous to look at on there.
Awesome. Sweet. Yeah, we're super excited.
You guys are balling. You're just going at it.
Yeah, we're giving all the games are getting a little love. Since we finished our last game. So coming back around over here, we're doing a giveaway, an exclusive giveaway right now. We're giving away some Alien Hominid Invasion bucket hats every day at 11 a.m. We bring out 200 hat exclusives and we give them away. They're usually gone in like 10 minutes. And this is our queue that forms every morning.
Do you mind if I grab one?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cheat the line.
No, it's all good, but that's so we can see it right here.
Yeah,
there it is. This is our exclusive giveaway.
It is gorgeous, and we'll do a zoom in and crop it.
Yeah. You can't buy this or anything. It's only if you stand in this 200-person line.
Yeah!
Thank you.
This is incredible. These are the people that love you guys so much. They're willing to do anything just to get a small bit of the stuff you put out.
It's amazing.
It is incredible.
Yeah, people start queuing at the beginning of the show, and we're just like, oh my gosh, are you sure? You'll most likely get one. But yeah, once that line starts forming, it just really shows the dedication. It's amazing.
It is. Do you want me to put it on, double hat it?
If you want to, or I could be right. Yeah, you want to double.
You
have a hat on a hat.
Do you want to wear one too?
It's okay. It'll be. I don't want to take away from.
You want to say it? Okay. All right. So we got the exclusive PAX hat on my tinfoil hat.
By the end of the show, it's going to be like, and here's my 10th hat, bro.
That's a good idea. I'll make the hat tower.
Over here, we have our cat guard statue from Battle Block Theater. The beloved cat guard. We made that cat guard again back in 2013, 2014, when the original game, 2014, when the game came out on XBLA and PC. And another thing to note is the reason we're doing these updates is not only to make it look better and play better, but we're preparing to bring it to more modern consoles as well. More information on that later, nothing to announce at this time. All right, where are we going?
Man, you got me hyped for all this. Normally, I'm like, oh, really? That's really cool. And now I'm just like, nah, man, you got me hyped. I can't wait. This is awesome.
It's like as the story just keeps unfolding, I'm peeling back the layers.
Yeah.
Okay, now we are standing in the Alien Hominid zone.
So this is gonna be the new update.
This is new stuff right here. This is Alien Hominid Invasion, and released in November of last year on Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. We just announced this one because, like I said, every game is getting a little love. The Alien roadmap announcement is that it's coming to PS4 and PS5, which we're currently working on at this time. Those are all some giant plush that Anna the Red created for the show. She designs all our plush. She's our resident plush smith.
Who would I have to fight to steal the yellow one? Who would I have to fight?
The entire company, and maybe the co-founder is here.
I'll arm wrestle him.
we've had many offers. We're always keeping an eye on it. We're like, okay, they're all accounted for. They're all here.
Yeah, is that actually a problem where people have tried to take stuff
Not
from the
those
booths?
ones. We have a Castle Crasher statue that's not here, but the sword detaches, and we always look over and someone's like holding the sword, and we're like, no, like please don't run off with it. It's not too much a problem. No, everyone has been really kind. Everyone's pretty respectful.
This is my first ever like convention.
Ah.
So it's a very like welcoming experience.
This
to
is your
see.
first PAX?
Yeah, first ever convention ever.
Oh wow! Congratulations! Like, it's amazing. Like, what do you think?
I love it. I'm so overwhelmed in terms of like stimulation,
Yeah.
but it's like in a good way. Like
Yeah.
you feel like just like this unreal energy of you just feel like alive and
Yeah.
being here and just seeing everyone and seeing the passion behind all the studios. I think you're like our 20th interview.
Oh wow!
So it's just been amazing just seeing so many people from all over the world just
Yeah.
being like so happy and enthusiastic of what they're putting out there.
That's like
and that is why I'm here.
Exactly, and yeah, that's always been our observation and perspective as well. Is that doing these shows that are fan facing are a lot of fun because we're able to like talk to fans, get feedback on the game sometimes,
Yeah,
and
of
just get to
course.
like you said, we're just so immersed. And when you see people walk around, like come around the corner and their face lights up, it just makes it like it's the best feeling in the world. And watching everyone's faces light up, especially when they get to the merch section, which we'll get to later, because we are still in the Alien Hominid zone, which also means there's the original Alien Hominid HD game right here, which we also updated and remastered. That released in tandem with the new game Alien Hominid Invasion. So that's right there. That also will be coming to PS4, PS5 shortly, and that was part of our announcement as well. So this was the first game we ever made ever, and now again it's re-released at the end of last year in November, and runs at 60 frames, 1080 resolution, and the resolution actually scales to whatever your monitor supports, and just overall like quality of life improvements. But it was our first game, and it was disappearing from modern console, so we brought it to Steam, Xbox One, Series XS, and Nintendo Switch as well, and we released everything along with the new game and the old game at the same time. So.
And that's a big reason why a lot of people respect your team is you have so much love and care, not only for your new projects, but your old ones, and making sure everyone can still experience all the games they've loved for all these years, as opposed to like Nintendo just not caring.
Oh.
So it's very, very much like from a fan's perspective and from a content creator's perspective, it means a lot because then it's easy access for more people to still be introduced to your game that have never seen it before.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks for saying so. That was very nice. Like, yeah, game preservation has become such like a modern a thing, not only for the gaming industry, but like we experienced it as a company again, watching our older catalog disappear. So, we got together and like, how do we do this? How do we fix this? How can we keep everything alive for not only for ourselves and for our fans, but for like future generations, to experience and stuff. We've been around so long. People who are fans like 20 years ago, now have kids and are introducing and playing with them, and their kids are like experiencing our games for the first time, which is really cool to see.
Yeah, like I think when I first was introduced to your game, I was like 12, and now I'm like 24.
Awesome.
So
That's
just
12 years. Yeah.
it, like the big jump. Like I never thought I'd be here, like actually talking to you. So as like a fan, like thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Thanks for playing. So, okay, what else we got here? So that's the Alien Zone. We're doing this email sign up giveaway. So anyone who signs up for our email list has a chance to win all 5 night plush. So the 4 other friends of this little guy. It's all the 4 nights plus the pink nights for that one. So there's been daily winners for that. Ms. Monitor playing our roadmap, which you could find online. That gives the kind of the rundown that we've been doing of all our updates that we just announced. And one game that's not here, but honorable mention, Pit People's not here, but Pit People as well will be getting a quality of life update as well. So like I said, we're going back and we're giving love to all of our entire catalog before getting to the next game 6.
I'm just gonna say it, better than Nintendo.
But you heard it here, better than Nintendo. Just kidding, Nintendo, you're beautiful. Okay.
No, I'm not kidding. Like, y'all have been so nice to us. Yeah, better than Nintendo.
Okay, and that leaves us now at the merch store in all its glory, always growing, always adding new things. As you can see, we have blankets, we have more plush. When was that? Last year? Yeah, last year. We released the Castle Crashers Remastered physical Switch copy, which
Really?
that was our first time ever since
I didn't
Alien
know that was
Hominid.
out there.
Yeah, so that's out there. And we have this exclusive donut box, comes with a Necromancer, some stickers, and a lanyard right there. There's also another variation with the bear from Castle Crashers on the other end, the little bloody bears from the flowery fields. What else we got here? We got a ton of t-shirts. Let's go take a look at these display cases up here. We're gonna cheat.
VIP access.
VIP, come on. All right, over here, those are the plush we talked about. We got some Penny Arcade pins at the top. Those are new to the show, or some of those are new to the show, I should say. Some of those are from last year's PAX. Got our hats. Over here, we got t-shirts. This one's new. This is great because then this is the shorts. You can do the whole.
Yeah, I saw
outfit.
this. I'm like, that shirt's awesome. That's the best shirt I think I saw so far at your booth.
This is what you want right here. This is the one.
Is this in my size? Let me check. Because if it is, like,
with the hat,
I might actually have to buy this. Is this a large?
It might be. I think it's behind. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
This is an XL.
Oh, that still works.
But we have more. This is just the display. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on, we got our PAX exclusive T-shirt, which is kind of tradition for us. We always do a variation of the current PAX logo, and we got our mascot right there, the Behemoth chicken. Well, the buff.
Buff chicken.
Jacked Behemoth chicken.
We got the buff chicken right here.
There's a buff chicken with abs.
He's huge. He's yoked. He came way before the egg.
We got a new Medusa.
Oh, wow.
Medusa from Castle Crashers. A lot of stuff. All right, moving on. Oh, this was a cool one. So yesterday in that corner we were just out with the two flanking arcade cabinets, Alien Hominid Invasion. Patrick Catani, our longtime friend and collaborator from Berlin, who is here. He's still here somewhere. Did a live set over there. We set up a table and stage, and then and he played for 45 minutes. It was awesome. It was loud. We had a good crowd going. People were dancing. We had like a Hattie cosplayer in there dancing. It was so cool. And this is his record that he just recently released called Video Game Music. Sold out, as you can see. But you can order it. You can still get it online, and we'll be selling this in our merch store online as well, and featuring the music from Battle Block Theater.
That's insane that you sold out already.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's like he's very happy. We're blown away because this is the first any kind of like vinyl that we've been selling like in our store. You see that right there, it's spinning. This is new to the show, the Golden Whale plush from Battle Block Theater. There's a small keychain one as well as the slightly bigger one.
I love the sparkle sheen on the larger whales.
Yeah. Just to know, this Trapper Keeper is not for sale. It was just, this is our way of displaying all the different stickers and stuff. But this Trapper Keeper, we gave it to the artists on the team, and they just went to town on it over the course of a week. Like, hey, can you draw on can you draw something on this like a little bit every day? And then I could just hear them like giggling in the corner, like doing it, like just did it in an afternoon.
And that's the best part about doing events like this. You just get to hang out and do fun little things with people that you're happy to be around.
Exactly. And that's what's fun with doing these shows is like most of the time, more often than not, we're working around the, year round on like the next game or an update. But then every few months we have one of these shows, and it gives us this opportunity to do something like special, something like maybe a one-off, something that, is not tied. It's tied to the game, but is not necessarily like a game in itself. It's just something physical that you could touch and feel. Whether a T-shirt, whether a cup, a mug. Like we did this Necromancer Tiki mug. Let's go look at it over here. Necromancer Tiki mug over here. which is really great. Which again, it's a tiki mug, but you could put plants in it. You could put succulents, whatever your heart desires. Here's that bear plush exclusive I mentioned as well. That also comes in the other donut box with the Castle Crashers remastered physical Switch edition. So again, these things, like I said, it gives us opportunity to create something like unique and tangible to have on your shelf, or just use on a daily basis. I don't know, whatever anyone wants to do.
Probably all just put on a display and never touch it.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is what is a lot of fun, and it's a fun, like I said, it's a fun exercise to do between games and in the middle and stuff. So
not this guy, he's going to be used in the streams.
That's not that guy?
Yeah, we take a lot of souvenirs like this, and we have the channel. So the more you watch, you get like little channel points.
Oh, no.
And you get to redeem. So then like we'll do like something with an object or like just like a little funny gag. So like I'd love to have that guy just incorporated into the community like that.
Absolutely, awesome. That'd be great. Green Knight.
Favorite color?
Poison magic.
That makes a lot of sense. Maybe that's why I have health issues. I hang around Green Knight too much.
Too much Green Knight. Too much toxic gas. So yeah, so that's about it. That's the booth tour. And one last thing. I guess we could check out all these stickers. We have the Greetings From postcard, where Greetings From Tinkletown. That's a city in the Pit People world. Battle Block Theater, like I mentioned. Greetings From Earth, Alien Hominid, and Lava World from Castle Crashers. These are free with purchase. And then our vast array of all the stickers. Yeah,
that is incredible. Just the variety in displaying all the artwork like this, like I could see why people are so drawn to collecting them.
Yeah.
And that was a full booth tour from Ian.
Yes.
Thank you again so much. We're gonna head in for a couple questions about the game and a brief interview. Stay tuned, and thank you again. If you missed PAX West, at least you got a taste of the Behemoth booth here, one of the best booths we've been to in the entire convention. It means a lot that you guys made time for us, and thank you for showing everybody here and at home who couldn't be here to see you guys.
Thanks for taking the time to stroll around with me.
We really appreciate it. You're our last interview of the entire trip, and it's exciting. Hey everyone, welcome back. I am here with Ian again from Behemoth. We are going to get an insider look of their games and have an exclusive interview at their booth at PAX West 2024. Ian, hi again, and thank you so much for making time for us.
Happy to be here. Glad to be here.
So is there anything in particular you'd like to discuss first, right out the gate?
I guess start off with like a recent announcement that we announced like right before PAX. That was we did a roadmap, first ever roadmap announcement where we announced like all the updates coming to all our games. So like I said before, we're giving a love to the entire catalog before moving on to Game 6. We have first up is Alien Hominid Invasion. Is coming to PS4 and PS5. Same with Alien Hominid HD, also coming to PS4 and PS5 at the same time. Then Battle Block Theater is getting a quality of life update with higher resolution, higher frame rate, better sound, bit rate, and a lot more input options, and just like all those little modern, current day little bits and bops. We'll say. Then after that, next up we have Castle Crashers. We just recently announced the Painter Boss Paradise, the PvP DLC, if you will.
That is quite the tongue twister.
It is a tongue twister. I was trying to remember that word, tongue twister. It is a tongue twister, a twister of tongues. Okay, with that you have a character customization tool where you could create your own characters, put them in the game, as well as update the look of the enemy characters as well. In addition to that, Dan Paladin has reskinned all the enemies and characters in the game. So they all have a new look by default, as well as what you want to put in as well. However, if you love the original OG game, don't be afraid. You can still, via setting in the beginning, play the old school way and play the pure original Castle Crashers. The choice is yours.
And that was a big topic we had earlier during the booth tour, was game preservation, and I'm glad you're still doing that. And preserving the original game as well.
Yeah, that's important. We know that people love, after we announced it, people were asking like, wait, can I still play again? And we knew it was going to be a question. And so we want to keep the original intact, much like Alien. We kept the original intact and then create a newer version of it, or a modernized version of it. Last up is Pit People, which is also getting a quality of life update. That one's a little further down the road on the roadmap, but like I said, we're going back and giving a little love to every game in our catalog.
That is incredible, and I mentioned this earlier. Like, I get really frustrated with a lot of game studios that don't do game preservation, but they also like really get upset for other people trying to just preserve their games online. And I know piracy is a problem, but at least you're taking measures to actually let people experience your games still in an affordable way instead of having to buy like a 25-year-old cartridge.
Yeah, it was really interesting. We were watching, that was kind of the catalyst for Alien Hominid Invasion, is that we were watching our first game, Alien Hominid HD, disappear off console and off modern console. So one, we wanted to get it on Steam, which has that that kind of longer archival aspect to it, as well as get it on modern console as well. So.
And that's incredible. And I'm really excited to try it. We're going to be doing a live stream of that later on. They gave us an exclusive code, and maybe we could get some of the team on as well. Who knows?
Cool. Absolutely, yeah. We got codes.
And we've got people that would love to have them.
Also in there, one thing to note that's kind of interesting about not what we've done, but what some of our staff has done on the topic of game preservation is Mike Welsh, who's a programmer on the team, who he worked on solely on Alien Hominid HD and bringing that one, porting that one to modern console, he worked on a project called Ruffle, which is a turnkey solution that makes all original Flash games work on current day web browsers. So we have he's in my opinion, just like a game preservation rock star, because I
was super sad when Flash went away because I grew up playing mostly Flash games, and I didn't always have consoles available as a kid.
Yeah, so it was this accessible portal of content, whether through Newgrounds or what have you, of all these games you could play. Yeah, because exactly, games are expensive when you're a kid. Yeah.
I played so many stick fighting games online.
Awesome.
I did that for so many hours, and then I would download a little Flash player so I could play it on my laptop in the car while we were doing road trips. Just these short Flash games. I bounce around, and I have a ton of tower defense ones to get me through road trips. It just all of that. It's just incredible. It means a lot to me that people preserve it.
Very cool. Yeah. Also in there, we have Battle Block Theater, which was a part of our roadmap. Battle Block Theater is getting a quality of life update. It's been only on the Xbox 360, which recently sunset their store a few months ago, I believe.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, RIP, and Steam. So now that's getting first a quality of life. So it's kind of like a remaster, but kind of not. It's going to have higher resolution, higher frame rate, much more input options, and just function more like all of our current engine games in the last few years. And the other part of why we're doing this is that we're preparing it to come to more console and more platforms, which again, like I said, it's only been on Xbox. So nothing more to announce at this time, but stay tuned.
Is there anything on the down low you could share? I'm kidding.
I mean, not really.
Thank you again so much, Ian, from the Behemoth booth at PAX West 2024. Represent. He's got an entire panel here that's incredible, and if you haven't had a chance to come to PAX, you could still experience it. The merch will be online. We'll have links in the description, and you'll also be able to play some of these new games that are coming out soon.
Yeah, true story. Please take a look.
Please do.
Thanks for playing.
Thanks for having us. Goodbye, everyone, and stay safe.
Take care.